Job seekers who are coming through the Working Better Together program are very loyal and reliable, and these are two traits that every employer is looking for in today's job market.
We have a great Rotarian Club and many members and many business leaders and business owners in the community. So it just made sense to really tap into that, see how we can work together, and if there are jobs that they might have or positions that they might have, and they're looking for a little bit of work here and there, or they can provide something that our clients are looking for, whether it's office work or stocking or anything that they might be able to do, why not partner together?
Since our inception, Toledo Rotary's efforts and attention have been motivated by the plight of disabled children, part of the greater mission of service above self. This led to the creation of today's Ability Center of Greater Toledo and Glendale Fieldbach Elementary School. Working Better Together. It's a natural extension and expression of service above self.
The whole concept of working better together came from the fact that Rotary has had service to kids with disabilities in their plan since inception. So a lot of what they refer to is their relationship with Fieldbach School. And what we did was say, okay, the entire emphasis is on serving kids, but those kids grow up. And so why not that whole emphasis on helping kids with disabilities flow out to when they're adults and really needing to take that next step towards independence. So we said, let's develop a project that continues the emphasis on folks with disabilities and its relationship with Rotary.
Working Better Together matches people who have disabilities with employers who can offer an opportunity for them to achieve greater independence for themselves and society.
When the Americans with Disabilities Act was passed, one of the important byproducts of that was that it was supposed to improve the employment rate of folks with disabilities. The bottom line is, after 29 years, we've done very little to move that bar. So with a 70% unemployment or underemployment rate of folks with disabilities, we are all trying to move that bar to improve the number of folks with disabilities that are working.
There is a tremendous benefit to society.
You have families that are dependent on the public assistance, so there's a disincentive to going to work, and there's the need for health care. So, if you put that at risk by making people no longer eligible for public benefits, then that's a big concern as well. If you rely on the public system for support, you will live in poverty.
Working Better Together fulfills the state of Ohio's Employment First initiative, shifting expectations from sheltered environments to community involvement.
There's a lot of momentum to give people the greatest opportunity that they can be given. We've always believed in that a lot. Take each individual person, help them to reach the highest level that they can in work and education. The timing of this partnership really couldn't be any better for Lot, because now we have the opportunity to get the people who really want to find community employment and get them in front of potential employers.
4 community organizations, all represented by Toledo Rotarians, have come together and are ready to partner with employers. And through the program, all Rotarians can provide a valuable public service by hiring individuals with developmental disabilities. Job opportunities will be posted monthly in the Spoke newsletter, or can be brought directly to the Disability Services Committee. The liaison agency is Goodwill Industries. They'll tap into the other 3 partners, who each will supply a pool of available talent, ready willing, and able to work. Here's a look at the partners.
We've been around since 1977 as the Epilepsy Center of Northwest Ohio, but throughout those 40 years we have cared for people with developmental disabilities as well. And that's a real big part of what we do here at the Epilepsy Center, providing residential care, transportation, payee services, adult day programming, work skills training. Our clients who have developmental disabilities are in neighborhoods, and they're roommates, three individuals live in a home that they rent from a landlord.
And they're working now.
In the Goodwill Donation Center, sorting out through the clothes, stocking that stuff, dealing with the donations that are coming in. A couple hours a week that they'll be able to do it, and it's a great opportunity for us to partner with another nonprofit that does great work in the community.
Most in the community know us for our stores, or a great and convenient place to donate their unwanted items, but Goodwill is so much more than the store and a donation station. Our purpose and our mission throughout the community is to offer workforce development services for people with disabilities. The stores are here to help us fund that mission. So we are a self-funded nonprofit model.
One of their success stories is Becca.
She came to Goodwill through Opportunities for Ohioans with Disabilities, better known as OOD, and she is now a hostess over at Red Robin, very successful. Becca tried many other service agencies for community-based employment and didn't have much luck until she came to Goodwill. And we linked her with Heather Nash, who is one of our workforce development professionals. Heather worked with her one-on-one to find what skills she found interest in. She loves her job, she loves her boss, but even more than that, her coworkers rely on her, engage with her, and she has just added an additional spark to that entire workplace.
Lot Industries is a sheltered workshop for adults with developmental disabilities. It was founded by Josina Lott, a teacher who came to Toledo in the 1930s. She was disturbed that public schools turned away children with disabilities and established a day school, which ultimately became Lark Lane Elementary. She established the workshop to provide employment to her former students. Pioneering at the time, the sheltered workshop model is evolving and fading.
This step towards community integration, community employment is a needed step. For years, kids would go to high school. They would come out of high school, they would come to a place like Lot Industries, work for 40 years, and then retire. Not really given the opportunity to explore everything that is in front of them. This change allows everybody the opportunity to do what they can to reach the highest level of independence that they can.
The Ability Center of Greater Toledo empowers individuals with disabilities to live, work, and socialize within a fully accessible community.
Research shows that students with disabilities who have work opportunities become adults with disabilities who work. That's proven. So we are very serious about making sure that the students we come in contact are motivated to work and understand that they can work.
Next Steps is a program of the Ability Center which prepares graduating high school students for independence.
And through that program, students in transition spend 5 weeks on the campus of University of Toledo, where we teach them what it's like to take the next steps in life. So they're expected to work every day, and then in the evening hours, we teach independent living skills so they understand what it's going to be like when they take their next steps. We've had huge success with this, and it's really something that I think our Rotary members could offer up as well.
For the business owners in the audience, Working Better Together presents a uniquely motivated pool of talented potential.
I'm a very productive worker. I like to do things and I like to be with people.
The individuals who will come to us through a profile from our partners or ourselves are active job seekers. They are ready for community-based employment. They are eager to start with a match of an employer who are willing to give them a chance.
I am happy, I'm smart, I'm I'm intelligent. I like to do stuff.
It'll streamline the process. It'll make it easier for the Rotary businesses who want to hire and be a part of the program to help people with disabilities. Be an easy process for them, fill the positions that they need, and we'll all, in the long run, it will help the people that we serve.
I'm a very hard worker. You can trust and rely on. I'm dependable and reliable.
We have a great resource. When we talk about the agencies that are, between the Epilepsy Center, Goodwill, Ability Center, and a lot of industries, we got a big pool of people that are looking to work. And what better place to showcase that than with the Rotarians in the Toledo Rotary Club and all the business owners here in the community.
So, what's in it for Toledo Rotarians?
Service about self, and the fact that they have a 100-year history of wanting to serve folks with disabilities, and this really stokes it into the pipeline so that every Rotarian, if they want, can participate. We expect it to be a win-win because they're getting employees that are being supported by our organization. And also, the records show that folks with disabilities are much more likely to show up, do the job, and not make trouble. Our goal is that Toledo Rotary will help us find 15 jobs a year for folks with disabilities within the next 5 years. And I think if they do that, then we will be demonstrating a model that can be replicated and that can be picked up by other Rotary clubs elsewhere.